Hey guys, so today I'm going to be filming an updated what is in my handbag video. I haven't filmed one of these in absolutely ages. It was actually, I think, one of the first videos I ever put up on YouTube was a what's in my handbag. So I really like doing them, I really like watching them myself, and I thought I would do an updated one for you today. So the bag I'm carrying at the moment is my Chanel 2.55. I change up my bags on a kind of weekly, sometimes daily basis, depending on where I'm going and how much stuff I need to carry. But I did use this at the weekend in my Get Ready With Me video, and I got a lot of questions about it, asking for a little review as well, what I thought of the bag, the sizing, things like that. So I'll go into that at the end, but I will show you what is in it first. So this is my bag. As you can see, it's pretty small, and I've actually been getting into carrying smaller bags because they're better for your back. I carried really big bags with a lot of stuff in them for a very long time, and it's really bad for your back. And I actually went to a physio appointment last year, and my shoulder, where I carry my bag, was like this, and he said he kept on trying to push it down and it would just constantly be like, because it's so used to carrying such a lot of weight. So small bags are good for you people. So anyway, you open up the bag and it looks like this. It has two flaps here. I'm not exactly sure the kind of history behind the two flap thing with the Chanel bags, but it does have two flaps. It actually has a secret compartment down the back here where I tend to keep my house keys. Partly because I got the bag in the caviar leather, which is much more durable, so it doesn't scratch so easily, and keys are quite sharp, so I put it down the back there so it won't scratch. That's where I keep my keys. And then in the second flap you can see it has this kind of burgundy lining, which again is another kind of signature thing for Chanel. And the bag is pretty small, and it's very structured, so you have to kind of fit everything in very kind of compact. It's a lesson in kind of packing light, I guess, for a day out. I'm going to London today, so this is what I would atypically take with me to London. First of all, my Oyster card and my rail card. I still have an under 25 rail card. Last year that I've got one, I'm 25 this year, guys, making me feel old. Yeah, I have this little Mulberry wallet. I've had this for probably coming on 5 years now, and I really like it. It's still going really strong. Mike's sister bought it for me for my birthday, I think, one year, so love that. And that's where I keep my Oyster card and all that stuff in there. And then I don't actually carry a wallet in this bag. I tend to keep my cards just in this back pocket. And then in the main compartment of the bag, first of all, I keep my diary. I got a much smaller one this year, again, partly because I have been carrying much smaller bags, so I really like this. This is actually from Paperchase. It's really soft leather. I think it's about £10 as well, so I thought it was quite good. And then I also I've got car keys. These are actually keys to Mike's car, because mine is getting its air conditioning fixed because it was broken. So car keys. And then I also have my brand new camera in a very old case, actually. I've had this case for probably 3 years. I used to use it for my old camera that I used to take pictures for my blog on, but I just got this actually yesterday, and it is my new vlogging camera as recommended by my friend Ingrid, Miss Glamorazzi. It is the Canon S100, and I'm really excited to try it. I'm going to be vlogging today, so I'm excited to kind of see what this is going to be like. I hope it's as good as it was meant to be, because it was damn expensive. I actually got about 50% off. I managed to find a deal on Amazon, but it was still like a lot for a small camera, so I have that. Then I also keep Listerine fresh breath strips. I actually prefer these to gum because I don't know why. Gum actually often makes me feel a bit queasy. So I really like these. I don't know if you can still buy them in the UK. I buy mine when I'm in the States in like bumper packs and bring them over. I'm sure you can get them somewhere, but they don't sell them kind of everywhere in the UK anymore. They used to. And then I have my phone in this humongous, bulky, fairly ugly case, which I also got yesterday. I had like a technology spree on Amazon. I hate the battery on my iPhone 5. I find it so irritating. It lasts me about half a day. If I go to London and I'm on the train, I'll use it for like an hour and it'll be half empty, which really, really annoys me. So I got this charging pack. It's not a particular brand. I think it's a cheapy one. It was about £20. The expensive one's usually about 60, I think. I'm not sure about this cover either, but I'm going to see how I go with it. But it does charge it. If you press this, it starts charging it, so it doubles the battery life because you can recharge your phone from empty to full, which is cool. And you can actually charge it at the same time as your phone, because I had one of the Mophie juice packs for my iPhone 4, and that you had to charge separately, I think. The whole thing, it was just really annoying, and it used to always run out of battery, and I'd have it in my bag ready for when my phone ran out of battery, and then the juice pack would have no battery. So I'm hoping this will be good, because Mike is always on me because my phone always runs out of battery. And then in the bottom of the main compartment of my bag I have a few bits of makeup that I carry with me. I usually carry a concealer. The one I have today is the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour concealer, which I have been trying for the last couple of days. I like it so far. I'll let you know on that one. And then I also have an eyeliner to do touch-ups in my waterline. Today I'm wearing the Max Factor Liquid Effect in Brown Blaze, which is just kind of a waterproof brown eyeliner. And then I have the lipstick that I'm wearing, which is Chanel Rouge Allure in Exalti, which is, as you guys can see on my lips, a fuchsia colour. I love this colour. It actually got lost in my collection and I haven't worn it enough since I bought it, so I'm happy to be wearing that today. And then finally I have my Travelo with a little bit of my Reem Acra Eau de Parfum perfume in it, which is great as well. This is actually one of my new Travelos and it's bright pink. It reminds me of the colour of the Motorola Razrs. Do you remember those phones back in the day? I wanted one of the pink ones so badly and I never got one. Yeah, I love this bright pink. And that is it for the main compartment. The only other thing I keep in my bag is in this front section here. You can fit like more stuff in it, but I find it misshapes the bag. I try not to overfill it. I just keep a little travel mirror. This is actually an Elizabeth Arden one. I think I stole this off my sister. I can't remember kind of where it is. I'm pretty sure it would be from like a free gift with purchase type thing, but that's the last thing in my bag. The only other thing I do keep in here, there's this little pocket in the back which I used to keep receipts in, to be honest. So yeah, that is everything that I keep in my bag. It's not a very long what's in my bag video because the bag is pretty small. As for the 2.55 itself and whether or not I would recommend getting it or getting this size, I personally originally wanted the jumbo size, which is the one that's a little bigger. It's probably like this. So it's more of a kind of daytime bag. Mike, however, really kindly bought this for me for my birthday, and I, first of all, was blown away. Second of all, I was angry because I was like, how, this is too much, you can't, like, give me this. But after using this one, I'm actually so glad that he got this and not the jumbo one, because you can use this as a day bag or an evening bag and it works great as both, whereas the jumbo one, because it's so big, it doesn't necessarily work as an evening bag as well as this one. You can still use it as an evening bag, you can use whatever you want as an evening bag, but this is a bit more kind of dainty. Apart from that, I really like it. I like the size. The other thing I would recommend is getting the caviar leather. It doesn't look as luxury and it doesn't feel as luxury when you're holding them in the shop. I remember going in to look at this and just being really like disappointed by the caviar leather because it just feels a little cheaper. However, it allows you to use it as an everyday bag and it doesn't get damaged. I've had this for a year. I've used it so much and it looks brand new, whereas if you get the lambskin, like the soft leather, it scratches within like a tiny fingernail scratch would scratch it, and you have to be very careful with them to keep them looking nice. I mean, you don't have to be. If you want to trash it, you can trash your bag, but for me it wasn't really an option to get one of those because I wanted, if I was going to get such a nice bag, I wanted to be able to use it and use it a lot, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I do love this bag. I do, however, think they are hideously overpriced, which was why I was kind of upset with Mike for buying it, because they are just ridiculous. They increase the prices every single year, and to think what they cost probably 5 years ago was about half the price they are now. So yeah, it is a bit of a thing, but I love this bag and I will use it forever. I think it's a classic, and yeah, it's definitely by far my favourite bag in my collection. So yeah, that is it for my what's in my handbag video, guys. If you have done a what's in my handbag video, if you make videos here, please leave it as a video response, because personally I love watching what's in my handbag videos. It's one of those kind of nosy things, I just love watching them. And yeah, until next time, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye! Hey guys, and happy May! It is the 1st of May today, so it's time to tell you all what I have been loving for the last month. It is spring in my garden today, finally.